Before being married, my wife and I texted some sexy photos and videos to a guy she used to hook up with before she met me. He still had the hots for her, and it was something that we did together to spice up our sex life. He sent back really nice notes and got really turned on by us, which basically turned her on and made her feel good. This was something that we did together, so we both got benefit. She was a lot more frisky, more confident, and we had amazing sex. I suppose it turned me on to know that I had something that he wanted, as stupid as that sounds. After that experience, she was very open that he would text randomly, but she never responded. She even showed me the phone to prove that she is honoring our relationship and not doing anything behind my back. Now, fast forward 3 years, and we are married. I approached my wife in October about our sex life losing passion. My wife is the type of girl where we can talk about these sorts of things and be completely open and honest with one another. She understood and we promised to work on it. Around Halloween time, she mentioned it might be fun to text that same guy. I was game since it worked so well for us last time. We sent him a video, pictures, and my wife got really turned on and we had amazing sex. Everyone likes getting attention and to feel attractive, so I get why she had that reaction. I, sometimes, wish I would get noticed more by the opposite sex. However, this time the texting continued beyond that one day. She was very open and honest with me that they would check in with each other and text a little throughout the day. After this went on for about a week, I confronted her about him and all the texting. She confessed that they had been texting more and that she was really enjoying the conversation and attention from him. I told her that I would prefer her to keep the attention more sexual opposed to talking about real life things. That I would feel more comfortable if this was purely a sexual thing and that she wasn't off having an emotional affair. She agreed and reiterated that this guy lives out of the country and that she isn't interested in leaving me for him or jeopardizing our marriage. It's just refreshing to talk to someone new and he makes her feel good. After this period, I noticed that she has been a little weird with her phone, going in other rooms to text, taking the phone with her in the shower, and really not letting it out of sight. The very next day, she sent me 2 very sexy photos and a video, which was totally out of character. I figured that she probably made them for him and just sent it to me too. When I asked her about it, she said that she made them only for me, that she was just trying to do something nice. I called her bluff and she showed me her phone. Sure enough, the pictures were not there in her text to him. However, I took it one step farther and asked to see her computer. And voila, there they were. She lied to me, sent him the photos too, and then deleted the texts off her phone, not realizing copies still exist on her computer. We had a very long talk about boundaries at this point. I told her that if she continues to talk to him, that she needs to be honest with me, that there shouldn't be anything that she says to him that would hurt my feelings or that she would want to hide. She also promised never to ever see him or call him, just send flirty texts. I explained that if I ever found out that they met or were intimate, I would be devastated and it would be the end to our 2-year marriage. I reiterated that this is something that we used to do together that benefited us both, and now it seems to be single-sided. After this point, I got really suspicious of her since I already caught her in one lie. So, I thought of a plan. I got her old computer out of closet, which still had her Apple ID auto-filled so I could monitor their messages. I would do this when she was not around, and there was no risk to getting caught snooping through her phone or primary computer. I was devastated. They talked about work, her business, my dog, and random stuff. Yes, there was a lot of sexual stuff too, but I was devastated because you could tell she actually has feelings for him. They often reminisce about how much chemistry they had and how the sex was amazing. She even admitted that she is bummed when she doesn't hear from him. To be fair, she never badmouthed me, our marriage, or said anything negative about me at all. But the real devastation occurred when she asked if he would ever be interested in meeting. She asked him ... not the other way around. She even joked that they would have to meet in a very public place because her clothes wouldn't last 5 minutes. To which he replied you'd be in trouble even in public. Now, 2 months has passed and they have been chatting pretty much every day. They have brought up the meeting several times and hammered out a date Dec 28th, as he will be in town near where her dad lives. She did mention that they need to go over rules, but no specifics were mentioned. This entire time, I have been trying to act normal around my wife. Even though I am really hurting on the inside, I am doing my best to keep cool. I even make snide remarks like maybe you should go text your BF and stuff like that. We even had a conversation that I worry that she thinks about him more than me, and that when we are intimate, that she is thinking of him. She said I was acting crazy and that isn't the case at all. That I turn her on and that they don't really text much anymore. Now that their rendezvous is approaching, I don't know what to do. She has already told me that she plans to take time off work after Christmas. When I pressed the issue, she said that she just wants to spend time with me and have a staycation. I am guessing that she will lie on the 27th or 28th and say that her dad is sick and that she wants to go check on him or something like that. I feel like I need to know the truth. Is she going to meet with him, even though it would violate the boundary we set? Do I hire a PI to investigate and document the encounter? Do I just monitor their texts and see if any exchanges indicate intimacy? If I confront her now, I feel like the truth would haunt me forever. I feel like I have to know if she is a cheater. We have no kids, however we do each own our separate and unrelated businesses. I make much more than her and I have another house in my name from before I met. I don't know if I want to walk away or make it work. I don't think I can forgive her for having a premeditated affair and violating terms we specifically outlined. What if they aren't intimate and they kept things innocent? Should I still feel violated? Story 2. I have been married to my wife for just over 5 years. We have a 4-year-old daughter. For the past week or two, I've had my suspicions that my wife was talking to someone or cheating on me. Last night after I got home, when she was asleep, I checked her phone and confirmed my suspicions. She has been talking to a coworker, and the texts from the past 2 days ranged from both of them saying I love you to making plans today for him to come to my house today while I am at work. While they didn't definitively say they were going to have sex, it was strongly implied. There is some evidence of other sexual acts already having taken place. I am now sitting at a Waffle House after calling into work to say I'm not coming in. I'm planning on trying to get proof of the visit if he does come over by watching when my alarm is disarmed. After my research, if it ends in divorce, if I can prove she has committed adultery, she will not be eligible for any alimony in my state. I could stop them from having sex by going home and confronting her before it happens, but it could cost me a lot in the long run if our marriage does fall apart. I love her and don't want it to end, but I can't see how I can forgive her for this. Even if I confronted her now, I would always still feel the same as if she did have sex with him. This hurts so much. I love her more than anything, and I feel like there is a hole in my chest and lead in my stomach. I am physically hungry, but can't bring myself to eat because I am so nauseous. I can't stop shaking. I can't think straight. I feel like a part of me has been ripped out. I am terrified of what this will mean for my life, and more than that, the life of my daughter. I don't know what to do. Update. First off, thanks for the silver. Too bad my first Reddit award had to be for this, but thanks nonetheless. Huge thanks to everyone for all the advice, suggestions, and support. While I still feel physically sick, I am able to think clearer thanks to everyone. I will keep you all updated as this unfolds. Second update, I just want to say thanks. Again, I haven't left this post since I created it, and I've still not stopped reading. This is the only thing keeping me sane right now. If you are just getting here, please don't think because there are 250 plus comments that your opinion, advice isn't important. I've read every single comment with an open mind, and I am factoring all of them into what I do. Also, it really helps. A lot. I have yet to confront them, as the guy hasn't shown up, and I don't think he will. Today at least. Maybe she caught on that I knew. I tried to play it like nothing was wrong this morning when I left, but damn did it hurt. Not sure if she bought it. In their texts, they planned for him to come over Thursday morning. If he doesn't show up, I think I'm going to talk to her about it tonight. 3RD update, every single one of you are awesome. You're really helping me get through this. The guy never showed up, so here is the current plan. I'm going to act like nothing is wrong for now. After talking to you all and family, I think I can put on to act like nothing is wrong. I'll go see a lawyer in the morning, and I talked to a PI that I'll probably be hiring. I know from the text that she planned on having him come over during the hunting trip I have planned for next weekend, so I'm going to make sure I go, and that the PI knows. I think I've decided I'm done. I don't want to try to fix it. I'm going to cover my ass and get out. It's not just an affair in the sense that she's having sex. She tells him she loves him, and she doesn't seem to love me anymore. I feel like she's trying to use me. She wanted a new car, and for me to pay for her to go to school, but wanted to be with him. Currently, she left to pick up my daughter from daycare. I'm watching the time. I know how long it should take. If she takes longer, I can guess where she went. Either way, I'm going to try to make it through Christmas and my daughter's birthday next Friday without saying anything about this. Hopefully the PI can find evidence then. Wish me luck. Update 4. Get ready. This is a big one, so I came home and acted normal. Everything seemed normal. We joked a bit, and fuck if that doesn't hurt when you're heartbroken, and had dinner. Sitting on the couch after dinner, she asks me to pause the TV and asks when I was gonna mention it. I asked what it was, and she said she knew I saw the texts. Start the conversation. She tells me that he didn't come over and that she told him she doesn't want to talk to him anymore. She blocked his number. Obviously, since she has done this, the original plan is off the table. I still love her. My heart is broken. I don't know if I can ever forgive her or trust her. I don't know if I can be in a relationship with her. She wants to work on us. I don't know if I am willing to or not. She says she was talking to him because she didn't feel wanted. She didn't feel a deep emotional connection between us, and he knew all the right things to say. She said she told him she couldn't be with him and told him multiple times she was done with him, yet here she is inviting him to our house. She said it wasn't a choice what she felt for him. The exact story was along the lines of he was bagging at my register one day, and I accidentally touched his hand, and it was like electricity. I know you're probably reading this and thinking it's a load of BS. Yeah, me too. How am I supposed to trust her? I can't see her side of this. Should I give her a chance? Should I try to work on things? I don't know. Do I want to? Is it worth it? I have to figure all this out. I told her I can't decide now. I have to think about it. I'm thinking about asking some coworkers if I can crash on their couch for a few days. Get away from it all and think. Of course, I'd come back for Christmas for my daughter's sake. I don't see any point in hiring the pie now, as I genuinely don't think she'd sew anything for a while. Maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, I have been before. I'm taking plenty of precautions in the meantime to make sure I know what she is doing, and if anything is questionable, I'm done. Of course, I won't tell her about any of this. This will be my last update for today. Please continue to offer your perspective and advice, but I think this is largely a decision I'll have to make after due consideration.